Just a rebel with a lightsaber dream. Lost my hand, lost my friend, lost my self-esteem.
Well, guys, we're here. It's finally time to talk about my least favorite Star Wars movie. Not gonna lie, this really took me a while to film. As you can tell by the look on my face, I'm not happy. We completed the challenge, but at what cost? Was it worth it? Who knows? So here's 10 things that I like about The Rise of Skywalker.
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are talking about 10 things that I do like about The Rise of Skywalker. Spoiler alert, technically 12, because we have 2 honorable mentions, but if you don't know, we're going through the sequel trilogy, and we're finding things that we like within them, and then once we finish this video, we're going to go through the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, and we're going to find things that I don't like about them. What? Because as much as I bitch and moan about Disney Star Wars and new Star Wars, I do have gripes with George's work too. I have gripes with all of Star Wars. You know, not everything is perfect. I mean, there's stuff that is close to perfect, but if they would have just tweaked a little bit of stuff, it would have been fucking perfect. So, at first when I started watching this movie and recording this, or writing this video, I didn't think that I'd be able to find 10 things. I didn't think I'd be able to find more than 5. Because I already had 2 things that I liked, and we'll talk about those later on in the video. But it was very, kind of a little difficult to find 10 things. So, let's get into it. Fuck you, Clone Force 97, for challenging me to this. And you know what? I'm going to publicly challenge you here. For your 1-year anniversary video, I want you to find 20 things that you like about The Rise of Skywalker. So, I completed your challenge. I expect you to complete mine. So, let's get into it. Number 10, we have the opening sequence with Kylo Ren on Mustafar. Now, do I know what the fuck happened between episodes 3 and episodes 9 to where Mustafar went from being this gigantic volcano lava planet to a forest fire? No, I do not. Do I really care? Not really. I mean, I'm sure it's explained somewhere in a book, somewhere in a comic, but I liked it. I really enjoyed seeing it. Kylo Ren going ham, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I really enjoy Kylo Ren in this movie. Even though he's a flip-floppy motherfucker, I enjoy Kylo Ren in this movie. So, the opening sequence is why it gets number 10. Number 9, this is one that I kind of have grouped all together for all 3 movies. I love the look of the movies. The cinematography is amazing. The CGI looks great in most shots. The music from John Williams is what makes each and every one of these movies. Now, the trailers looked great. The visuals are amazing, bro. I mean, dude, seriously. I may not like the story and the characters, but goddamn, dude, the visual effects, dude, I'm a nerd for shit like that. I love when CGI looks great. I love when projects use practical effects mixed with CGI. I love when music cues and fucking, like, I just love when everything just hits. And even though I bitch and moan about the story and all that, like I've said, the visuals are great. I love it. So, do with that what you will. Let's move on with the list. For number 8, we got our boy, Mr. Glup Shitto himself, Mr. Babu Blacksmith Droid Frick. I completely fucked that up. I have my notes over here, but fuck it, we're rolling with it. I don't know what it is about Babu Frick. I absolutely love his character. He's hilarious. I love the way he talks, his interactions with 3PO and the gang when he's resetting his mind so they can use the MacGuffin dagger. Dude, I don't know what it is, man. I just love Babu Frick. He's a cool little neat alien character, and I love when we get weird alien characters in Star Wars. Speaking of weird alien characters, we got our boy Claude. Dude, when I first saw this movie a couple of years ago for the first time, because like I didn't watch this movie in theaters. I watched it before like I started doing the YouTube channel because I had never finished the trilogy, and I figured why not? Let's give it a go. That was a rough one. And then you all know the famous let's get drunk and watch The Rise of Skywalker stream. It's not good while you're drunk either. So this is the third time I've watched it, and both times I've always been like, what the fuck? Who is this Claude guy? Now, I don't I don't need to know who Claude is. All I need to know is that he's working on the Millennium Falcon. He's the Millennium Falcon's fucking mechanic. So that unfortunately, yes, 2 spots are taken up by glup shittos, but like I said, I love weird alien creatures in Star Wars. I'm sick and tired of seeing multiple human characters. Like I understand like the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy and all that. Like the main characters are human. But we saw so many different creatures and aliens and species, and it just feels like we have kind of gotten away from that, but we're slowly starting to get back to it. So I love the weird alien creatures. So yeah. Now for number 6, I got to give a big shout out to my boy and co-host from Sessions on Dagobah, Outer Rim Transmissions. Speaking of Sessions on Dagobah, stay tuned for announcements. We'll be announcing the next one soon. It's a little bit of a process, y'all. It's a little bit of a process, but you know, when we announce it, you guys show up and you know, we all have a good time. So, yeah. But he pointed out to me that this necklace that they do an extended shot on that I somehow never noticed. Um so I just realized that number 6 on this list is supposed to be for The Last Jedi and not The Rise of Skywalker. But that's okay because we're going to talk about it anyway because I really fucking like it and it kind of leads into the next one. Is a Jedi Crusader pendant. And if you guys don't know what that is, we got a little lore video for you. So, the Jedi Crusaders, aka the Revanchist or the Revanist, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, it's spelled very weird. They went against the Council's wishes during the Mandalorian Wars. Think you know where I'm heading with it. The Revanchist, Jedi Crusaders. Come on, man. Just give me Revan. Just give me the Old Republic. Give me the Legends novels adapted into stories. I don't know what's so hard about it, but for some reason it is. But I do like the fact that they did that, and I wish that they would give me more stuff like that aside from little nods and name drops. And speaking of name drops, for number 5, shout out to fucking Darth Christensen. This dude brought it to my attention that the Final Order's legions are all named after Sith. We got the Revan Legion, the Tenebrous Legion, the Undeadu Legion, the Tanis Legion, the Phobos Legion, the I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, the last one, but dude, that is so fucking cool. Why can't we get these guys in live action? Why do we just have to do name drops? And yes, it makes them canon and name and all that, but why? Why you gotta hurt me like this, The Rise of Skywalker? Why do you gotta tease me with such cool shit, and then we don't get the cool shit? I'll never understand. Number 4, this is going to be the one and only time that I actually say one of the lightsaber fights from the sequels was good. And that's going to be Rey versus Dark Rey. Now, it only lasts 5 seconds, but it looks natural. It's fast paced. It's action packed within those 5 seconds, and I love it. That's all I can really say about it. And dude, come on, that foldable staff, bro, that was so cool. Another example of them teasing cool shit and then not delivering cool shit. This is a very mixed video about me talking about things I like and things that I don't like about this movie. So I apologize for that. Now, number 3, we have my favorite scene in the entire movie. Now, should it be number 1 because of that? Probably. But it's not, because we got 2 more that I absolutely fucking love, and they make me tear up when I watch this movie. I'm not afraid to admit that. The number one and number two spot on this list make me tear up. So, but before we can talk about those, my favorite scene in this entire movie is when Kylo Ren, aka Ben Solo, whichever the fuck you want to call him at this point, I don't fucking know, I don't care. He shows up on Exegol and he's running and he jumps down the pit and he lands on the chain and just goes, fucking love it. I don't know why, bro, but I bust out laughing every time I see that scene. Now, we got two honorable mentions. So, first up, even though I don't like Palpatine coming back, even in Legends, fucking looking at you, Dark Empire, I do like the shot when Palpatine sends the lightning up into the sky and starts frying the Resistance's ships. It looks so good. Dude, the bass boost, like, bro, I don't know what it is. Even though I fucking hate Palpatine coming back, I love that scene. It is, well, I said it in the lightsaber ranking video. He's one of the most powerful Force users. Go all out. And I mean, they did go all out with that. I'm just not a big fan of Palpatine coming back in any form of media. But it did look cool. Second honorable mention, Ben Solo versus the Knights of Ren. The man's moving like his grandfather. That's all I'm going to say. Now, number two, I really, really love this scene. And if you guys paid attention to my Instagram, about a year ago, I did try to do a thing where I would go through the movies and find scenes that I liked from each of the movies. Never really kept up with it, but I did start with this. I love the scene where Poe is apologizing to everybody because he thinks that they've lost. He thinks that everything is done for. And then we hear Lando. But there's more of us.
There's just too many of them. But there are more of us, Poe.
And then the music swells and you see every single ship, bro, and everybody's coming together. Like, bro, this is what I mean. Like, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it and I'm starting to fucking tear up. Like, I just love that fucking scene, bro. Like, oh my fucking God. It is, that right there is Star Wars. Like, that is, you're down in the dumps, like, everything is going fucking wrong. And then there's still that glimmer of fucking hope. Oh my God, I fucking love that scene, bro. I just wish everything else leading up to that scene was good. And finally, our number one spot. I'm just as surprised as you are that we made it through this list with such high energy. But we got Chewbacca finally getting a fucking medal like he should have gotten at the end of A New Hope. Now, it just sucks because, yes, it is potentially Han or Luke's that he's receiving. Dude, it's such a beautiful scene. Number one and number two are just such beautiful fucking scenes. And even though I bitch and moan about this fucking movie, those two will always have a special place in my heart. So, that does it for the 5 Things I Like series. Technically, the 5 and 10 Things I Like series. Stay tuned for 5 things I didn't like within the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. And may the Force be with you always. Peace.